अस्सलाम वालेकुम, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल और गुड मॉर्निंग। मैं हूं सिद्रा जाफरी और आप देख रहे हैं उठो जागो जियो। हमारा वीक 8 और एपिसोड 24 है, जहां पे हम हर ट्यूसडे, हर वेडनेसडे और हर थर्सडे को आपके पास आते हैं। ट्यूसडे को हम टाइम एंड अबंडेंस की बात करते हैं, वेडनेसडे को हम ब्यूटी और पावर की बात करते हैं, जहां पे हम आपको बहुत सारे टिप्स देते हैं। ऑन थर्सडे वी टॉक अबाउट लव एंड हीलिंग विद नन अदर देन आवर very own Surina. So let's welcome Surina in the studio. Hello.
Good morning, G.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Excited?
Very excited. It's so nice to be using the tools really and making things change. You know?
I love it. I love it. And you know why I'm super excited today, guys? I'm super excited because we're moved on the other side of the equinox. So yesterday was the solstice. It was the longest day of the year, and now we're moving from one side of the equator to the other vibrationally. So new changes, new things are coming up for each and every one of us, which also means, Serena, that things are breaking too. You know, things are no longer the way they were, and hence the topic for today is so important. It's about listening to your body. It's talking to you, you know, and your body talks to you through pain, through aches. It's like a messenger, but so many of us miss the message that our body is giving and really follow the instructions that other people are saying to them about their body. You know, we have been discussing for weeks that every body has its own rhythm. It has its own being. And I feel today I'm very excited to talk to you about the topics of how body gives us sign, and we will teach people how they can learn to communicate with their bodies. What do you think?
I think it's a fantastic topic, and it's a topic that one shouldn't avoid, otherwise it finds you. And yes, really good because personally, I think sometimes what happens is because I suppressed my emotions for so many years, and then I found it difficult that they were showing up, and I wasn't handling things very well. So what's really nice is to hear what tools you've got, and how I was going to ask the question today, or when we have time, is about what would be good emotional management, you know, so that sometimes things are avoidable, but sometimes things just surprise you, and then it's like,
you know, I love that question, guys. We are here. So Serena started the questioning spree, and the first, I think the question that I'm hearing is, how do we manage our emotions especially when the events are unexpected? Because when you expect an event, then your mind can kind of understand, oh, I knew this was going to happen. But if it comes as a surprise, we don't know where it hit us, and then when emotions overflow. So what I have realized, Serena, that a lot of time your emotions, if you dissect the energy of emotions, they are just energy in motion. And when the energy in motion is stuck, and how does the motion stop is when we make a decision, when there's a memory in our body of good, bad, right, wrong, disappointment, whatever it is that's stored. You know, we've been talking about this, that your body stores information. It's stored there, and when the external event triggers that internal memory, out of surprise, we don't know what hit us. So I feel the best way to cope with unexpected external events is to understand your internal system. So see where the more you understand where that energy is coming for, why we are holding on to it, what is it about this person or this situation that's triggering us. You know, if we go internal, we'll find a lot more answers. If it doesn't, you know, understanding doesn't ease the pain, but it helps you go through it. That's what I find about understanding, knowledge, education so powerful, that it might not change what's happened, but it helps you to accept it.
Thank you for that. That's very useful. What it also reminded me of was sometimes, you know, we get sometimes a thought comes into our mind, but we ignore it. And I think what I'm hearing there is that sometimes I've ignored things and they're built up over the years. Maybe you know, some people call it being over positive, you know, and because I didn't address those things when they were small,
now they're big. Yeah, I love that, guys. This happens a lot to so many of us. That is in normal term we say brushing things under the carpet. You know, you're just brushing things on top. It all is well, all is well, all is well. But in fact, all is in the well.
Exactly.
You know, all is not well. All is in the well. But we keep thinking all is well.
I know.
You know, and I feel a lot of times a well does flow. it does overflow, and then we end up having a nervous breakdown or having some physical illness or some sort of a mental challenge that mind flips. A lot of times when the nerves pressure, that's why stress, 85% of most illnesses drive from one word, that's stress. So, and what is if you dissect the energy of stress, what does stress really mean for our bodies? All it's saying is that the information that I'm receiving, science says that there's 2 million bits of information that's going in through our body, and we only receive about 134 bits of that information. And where does the rest of that goes? That gets filtered. And how does it get filtered? It gets filtered with our environment. What do we believe in? What language we use? What values we have? So imagine that 2 million bits information is outside of you, and you're only seeing consciously 134. Now that rest of the information starts to weigh on you because you don't understand what that information is. The filters that you are holding in your mind is not allowing you to see, understand. How does it look like in the real world, you ask, right? So it looks like in the real world, you go to work, you're doing your bit, you are really good, and suddenly your boss comes out and your boss is having a conversation with somebody else, and you don't hear anything, but you know something is not right, right? You're just doing your work. They have a conversation, they leave, the door opens, suddenly the air of stress comes and you breathe that air of stress, and before you know it, within an hour, you feel really tired, you feel really flat, you feel really sad, and you don't know why you're feeling so tired, so flat, so sad, because 90 minutes ago, you were okay. And even in that 90 minutes, nothing has happened to you. Do you understand, guys? This is very important to remember when you are in such environments, when work is like this, or when you go home. What I'm saying to you, Serena, is a lot of times the environmental information here and there, we have no conscious awareness around it. As an energetic being, we breathe that information, and because we don't know what that information is, it's overload of information. It starts to affect our nerves. What does nerve stress means? The information you're receiving is a lot more than you can calibrate. Yes? Which is why I think ABC is the best too.
Sure is.
Do you like ABC?
I do love ABC. I have been using ABC for quite a few years, you
Yeah?
see. So I'm like, I always see what else there is. But I feel with ABC, I was doing it for, that was the time I went from size 16 to size 10. And like anything, I actually let it go. Somewhere I got back into the rut of life or the routine. And I wasn't doing ABC, but I have picked that up again.
Nice. So talking about the sizes and talking about how stress and listening to your body, bringing it all together, Serena, on what I want to talk about and listening to your body is your body cannot stay same all the time. Sometimes your body is shrinking, sometimes your body is expanded. Just like everything on earth is cyclical, our bodies go through cyclical changes as well.
Yes.
And the problem happens is, I believe, that when the body is not the way we want it to be, so we judge it. We get overstressed around it, so body starts to malfunction. When our body is really, really in a way we want it to be, we're still stressed because we're going to lose this shape. So we stress over how I can keep it. And neither of those situations work because it's a flow of life.
It's true.
So would you be open, since we are here having a conversation of listening to your body's talking, and for so many weeks now we have been talking about it, and my great friend Serena brings this book all the time because this book is amazing. This book can actually change your life should you allow it to change your life, because in this book is a process called ABC. So Serena, would you be up for having a public ABC session?
Let's do
Listen
it.
to your body and
How
see
exciting.
what our body's talking about. Yeah? Guys, are you ready? Remember, you can type in your comment boxes. If you're enjoying the show, you can pick up the phone and call us on 0208-707-3227 to join the conversation of listen to your body. It's talking to you. And right here, right now, we are going to demonstrate the tool that we have been talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's called Accessing Body Consciousness. I believe it's the omnipotent tool to really find out those memories, those decisions, those situations that's in your body currently holding and giving you any kind of aches and pains. So you ready, my friend?
I'm really excited.
High five. I'm so excited as well. Access body consciousness. Let's do it. So listen to your body. It's talking. So tell me, Serena, which part of your body, what is it that you would like to address?
I think I want to address my nerves.
Nerves.
Yes. I think.
What a way to address your nerves on a public platform.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Why not?
Why not? Because the purpose we do all of this is to help people. So, and the thing is, I just remember the chapter, the truth is the first chapter that.
Honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom.
Because I know I'm going to go public. I'm a bit,
That's fine.
Yeah,
We're always public.
So, but this kind of public, which I call confidently being vulnerable, and you're being vulnerable because there's power in being vulnerable, So
let's do it. So if you could close your eyes. All those of you who are watching at home, unless you're driving, please don't do this whilst if you're driving. But if you are stationary, then please follow the process. It will really give you an amazing experiential process, ABC. It'll give you a great experience of how you can access your own body's consciousness. So if you close your eyes, take a deep breath in. Become fully present in your body. And tell me if those nerves, there's nerves you could sense in your body, where would you sense them?
They're around my heart area.
Okay, so if you take all your attention, all your awareness into your heart area, tell me what number is it between 0 and 10?
It's a number 9.
It's number 9. Does it have any color?
It seems colorless, actually.
So, and how do you know it's there? Is it a heavy feeling? Is it a cool feeling?
It's like for me, it sort of vibrates like this. It sort of tells me it's there.
It's there. Okay, so just imagine that energy is leaving your body. So it's spiraling out, it's leaving your body, and it's standing in front of you. Standing in front of you in form of a person. Who or what would it be?
I sometimes think it's my parents or it's a younger me.
Okay, let's stick with younger you. If that younger you was an age, what age would it be?
6.
And if that younger you could speak to you, what would she say?
She's asking me to be brave, whatever the circumstances are. She's asking me to have some courage and do the things that I actually follow through with things,
Okay, and what's stopping you from following her advice?
I've kind of been told that there's certain things I can't do. And in my environment, there's people that sort of sticking to that rule. No one's breaking that rule, so...
Okay, so imagine that the 6-year-old is in front of you, and I'm going to say some words to repeat after me. Is that okay? You say to her, I love you.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
That no matter what you say.
That no matter what you say.
I still
feel
nervous.
Feel nervous.
Feel frustrated.
Feel frustrated.
Because I can't do what I really want to do.
What I really want to do.
I feel like a victim of my environment.
I feel like a victim of my environment.
No more.
No more.
I can bear that.
I can bear that.
So I thank all those people who contribute towards my nerve. All those family members who didn't believe in me. All those parts of me that are still struggling to believe. I accept them. If acceptance was a color, what color would it be?
Yellow.
Yellow. Is it a warm feeling or a cool feeling?
It's a warming and cool feeling.
Warm and cool feeling. So imagine in your mind's eye is a warm, cool, yellow feeling, and you breathe that in. And breathe out. Once again, breathe in and breathe out. And one more time. Nice. And whenever you're ready, you can just pat your legs and your arms and open your eyes and welcome back.
Hello.
How do you feel?
I feel it's sort of, it feels better because I've acknowledged it. and it's like the number's sort of gone down to 3. But it's because, like you said, that thing about believing. So it's like I have to keep talking to her, you know.
Amazing. Yes, yes. And I hope you out there enjoyed the process as well. It would have helped so many of you if you learn how to communicate a part of you. What we did with Serena was opening up a conversation, because so many of us live in this illusion that we are just one person or we are just one facet, but actually we're like a diamond and we have different facets. And there's one part of you that wants to be successful, wants to do this, and there's other parts of you that might sabotage, that might procrastinate, that might feel afraid. Just like in her case, her younger child or inner child was telling her what to do, but there was another part of her that was saying, no, I can't do it. So we are having a conversation with those parts of us by accessing their belief system and bring them into alignment. I'm very excited. Thank you very much. We're just about to go on a break. Have lots of water. Type in your comments and see how you are feeling as a result of this process. You can also give us a ring on 0208 707 3227, and I shall speak to you after the break.
Cool Cakes Bakery of Kingsbury and Heston have now opened a new branch in North Harrow. Specialist in egg and eggless cakes, and now no added sugar cakes for birthdays, weddings, anniversaries and all special occasions. Our cakes contain no animal fat. Come and experience our delights at 547 Pinner Road, Harrow, HA26EQ. Call 0208 427 990. That's 0208 427 990. Or log on to coolcakes.co.uk. That's cool with a K, to design and order your cakes online. Cool Cakes, the masters of cakes.
Hilarious.
Wonderful.
She's the most beautiful woman in the world.
Chocoholic.
Compassionate. Always busy.
Fun, such good fun.
Loving.
Beautiful smile.
Funny, always funny.
Stubborn.
So embarrassing.
A very special person.
Selfless. Strong.
Tired.
Always bloated.
So tired.
Struggled to eat.
She always used to be full up.
She just often said, I don't feel right.
I wish I'd known.
I miss her. She's coming home today.
Ovarian Cancer Action has created the first dedicated scientific research centre in the UK, determined to find a cure.
With your help, all your sisters, daughters, grandmothers, wives and mums can keep on doing what only they do best.
Ovarian cancer, those words still haunt me. So please, help Ovarian Cancer Action continue their life-saving research so that others like me have a fighting chance.
To make a difference to families like these, we need your help now. Whether you want to help us by sharing the symptoms with other women, raising funds for our research and awareness work, or volunteering your time, working together, we can save lives.
Hi, I'm Rani. I will be joining you every Tuesday and Friday at 7 p.m. with a unique talk show where we will be discussing community matters and the matters that matter to you. So don't forget to tune into New Day, New Life at southaltv.com.
Welcome to the School of Awakening. My name is Sidra Jafri and I'm the founder for the school. What would your life look like if you were truly living abundantly? How much would abundance really change your day-to-day life? What if there was a way to attract abundance whilst doing what you love to do? Here at SOA, we are getting ready to answer all these questions and many more at our most exciting Abundance Portal yet, where we will be live streaming for 2 days online live on the 9th and 10th of September, where you will receive the latest information on consciousness and how to live abundantly whilst releasing all the past trauma around money, scarcity and loss. Remember, great destiny doesn't happen by chance. It happens by making a decision and joining us at the Abundance Portal. So don't delay and book your spot now, as it is on the first come and first served basis. I look forward to connecting with you in an abundant life.
Hello and welcome back to the studios. If you have just joined us, welcome to UTHO, JAGO, JEEYO. We are today doing something we haven't done before, which is basically demonstrating accessing body consciousness with none other than Serena. So Serena, welcome back.
Hello there.
Hello there. And we have some amazing responses from people. Somebody felt it in their legs. It was the fear. Somebody felt in their tingling in their bodies. It's really, really incredibly powerful. So tell me how you are feeling around it.
I'm feeling that feeling that I had is dissipating. It's going from 1 to 2 as I'm beginning to relax more.
So one of the things that Access Body Consciousness is really designed to do is to find out the point of creation, because everything that you feel, like if you're feeling fear right now, if you have any kind of expression or emotion or an experience, I think that right now whatever you experience as an adult is not new. It's a reminder or representation of something old. And we have somebody on the call. Hello to JAGO, JEEYO.
Hi, am I through
put your
to
volume
JAGO,
down.
JEEYO?
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, and your name is?
my name is Bally, B-A-L-L-Y.
Hello, Bally. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
If you can put your volume down wherever you're watching and you can talk to me directly, is that okay?
Okay, yeah, I can, that's fine. Yeah. Hi, I just wanted to say I've been reading the book recently, which I saw you on... Oh, I can't hear what you're saying.
It's okay. You can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you, yes. I just wanted to say I came on Saturday and you did the ABC on me on stage, and I was just watching you do it on Serena now, and I think I personally feel that the more I do it, the better I get at recognizing my feelings. And but negativity is such a hard emotion to let go of. The past keeps flooding back. What do you recommend to do that? Just continue with ABC and...
I love that question, Bali, because one of the challenges we face as a society, and I feel you are feeling the pressure of it, it's called the flat line, it's called the positive syndrome, the false positive syndrome. And what does it look like is that we are so convinced in our mind that we got to be positive, we got to be happy, we got to be this, that anything that is not positive, not happy, we negate it and we don't want to accept it.
Absolutely, and I think you've just hit the nail on the head for me, Sidra, because sometimes when you do feel stressed or depressed or down, and if you're outwardly a very positive person, I kind of sometimes feel embarrassed about being...
and then you feel more guilty for feeling sad, because you shouldn't be feeling sad because you're such a happy and bubbly person. It's out of character for you to feel negative. Then you go and do substance abuse or have food or have something which will make you feel numb or not make you feel the negative thoughts. Can you see that pattern?
Yeah. Absolutely understand that.
The great news is, Bali, there's only one word that can heal it all.
Yes.
Do you want to know what that word is?
Kindness. to yourself.
Yes, kindness.
Yes.
And I feel before you can be kind, because kindness is an expression, right?
Yes.
Before you can express something, you got to experience it. And kindness in the form of giving is generosity, and kindness in the form of receiving is acceptance.
I see. Okay.
So it's about accepting. So when the negative thoughts come into your head next time, instead of saying, oh, I can't, you say, I accept myself for feeling this. I accept myself for thinking this. I accept myself for doing this. So it's how about we give you a divine magic statement?
That would be wonderful, thank you.
Yes, so your divine magic statement would be, and instead of saying, I accept myself all the time, you just say, just for today, I love, accept, and approve all of me.
That sounds wonderful.
And you don't have to write it, you wake up and you say, just for today, I love, accept, and approve all of me. Just for today, you can just say this statement as many times as you choose to.
Oh, thank you, Sidra. I really appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Bali, and I look forward to connecting with you very soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, how was that?
That was really nice to hear and know that, what we've done here has helped people.
Has it helped you?
It's helped me more than words can express.
Really? So what would be different? Because look, we are here in public, right? And how cool it is, Serena, that we are dealing with nerves. And nerves has all to do with people watching, people judging, people criticizing, people not liking. That's where a lot of, did you know that fear of public speaking is bigger than fear of dying? Most people rather be inside the coffin than outside talking about it. And if you dissect that fear, where does that feeling comes from? And I would say it's come from judgment. That we feel that no matter what we say, people will judge us, and we don't want to be judged.
Well, funny is after the ABC, but when I'm I don't know how to say it, when I'm probably the one who's like leading the meeting, whatever, I'm fine. But when sometimes maybe someone else is leading the meeting, and that 6-year incident reminded me of my teacher, because she publicly told me off, of doing something. So I think it's such a shame that, unbeknown to myself, I made that decision that, I won't ever express this or show things in public, because I'll get told off. But as you know, lately, because I've noticed that, it's like, okay, come on, let's do this and let's do it publicly, because again, it's just acceptance on another level.
So you remember that, how about, guys, we are here on a mission of teaching you how to access your body's consciousness, and how Bali, our last caller, beautifully said, the more you do it, the better you get at it. Because a lot of times when I teach people ABC and people say, oh, Sidra, I can't see anything, I can't feel anything, I can't hear anything, and the tool doesn't work, or I don't know, I can't work. And I always say to people, ABC is nothing more than a way, a format, a system for you to access your own memories, your own images. So it's not it's not a tool that works or not works. It's a standard shop, It's what you go into and what you see is entirely up to you. And with your second round, what we're seeing is maybe there's a decision, the event that you talked about, maybe still lingering in the energy, and that might be creating frustration. So what I can see is sometimes we make a decision that, oh, I'm not going to say anything in public. Then time goes by, the repression is so much that it overflows. Then we can't help but share everything in public, and it's almost like there's a need that says, I have to express. If I'm not expressing, I'm being that person. Does that make sense? That happens a lot as well, and I feel sometimes we go the opposite way. When we're by not expressing, there comes a point that our mind goes, sod it, I'm going to express everything and everybody has to listen to me because I've spent so many years not being heard, now you hear me out. Does that feel true, my friend?
Not to me.
Yeah. Not to you? No. Are you sure? Are you still going to go with it for the sake of our benefit of our audience? Because maybe there's somebody else who's living a reversal program. Maybe somebody else who might be living a self-destructive program.
I think it can be true in some cases.
Yes?
Yes. I think I had, I had another program which used to be reserved, so obviously I wouldn't have done it in public. I would have done it with my family. Okay.
That is public, because we technically we all live a very public life. You know, William Shakespeare said it beautifully. He said this world is like a stage, and all those people are like actors. So you have actors, directors, supporting roles. So we have imagine if your whole life, which actually is, it's a movie, and then you are the main character of the movie, and your body is actually the script. Your body provides you with a script of your life. And where is that script coming from? It's coming from your genes. It's coming from your environment. It's coming from your decisions. So that's why listening to your body is so important, to actually find out what's the script of your life saying.
Exactly.
And we keep acting without even knowing the script.
True. And maybe the script doesn't serve us anymore.
Yes, maybe the script doesn't serve us anymore, and maybe the script is written in a perfect way, but we are not understanding the script. And the script is being misinterpreted as headaches, as backaches, as arthritis, as big as heart diseases, to the point, dare I say, it takes us all the way to cancer as well.
True.
Why? Because we're not listening to the script. We're not following the script that's written. We are just making it mean the way we think it is. And that's why I feel ABC is so important, because it helps you understand your core script. Where is it coming from? And then gives you a choice that you can change it.
I believe that. I accept that as well, because, you know, I've had many other breakthroughs, and I'd love to have this one as well, because, you know, it's not nice. It wasn't nice, but then I was in acceptance about it, you know, and you know, it's a process I've been following over the weeks.
What would really, you know, the beauty is, Serena, that now we have entered the abundance term. You know, at School Awakening, those of you who've joined us for the very first time, we belong to an organization or a school. It's called the School of Awakening, which I believe, by the grace of God, will be the largest online conscious hub, growing very fast, bringing all those people who are in one mission of uniting their minds, their emotion, their spirit and body through daily practices and stuff. And in School Awakening, just like every school has terms, we have our first term, which is term abundance. And that term is completing on the 9th and 10th of September in a way of 2-day online virtual reality live interactive workshop. Just like you've seen with Serena, we had a live demonstration with ABC. It's called the Abundance Portal 2 days, where we'll have live interaction transmissions, and we will specifically pick up your energies to see where your abundance blocks are. And I feel, Serena, one of the biggest blocks in abundance, when I say abundance, people think of money. I feel the biggest block in abundance is in our mind. You know, our mind doesn't allow us to express or experience a different reaction, a different emotion. That is most, I find, poor people. You know, a lot of times people confuse with the wealth or not wealth as poor and rich. I feel the poorest people are those people who are unable to use their mind in resourceful manner, who are not able to find beauty even when it's not pretty every day. That's true abundance. When you're able to use your mind and reframe your mind in a way that you're finding perfection, then you're finding beauty. That's what I feel differentiates between a rich person and a poor person. Because a rich person is someone, they don't have the best of everything, but they know how to make the most of everything. That's what richness is. When you're rich in your resources, in your ideas, in your emotion, and in your material possessions as well. And that's what we cover in this term abundance, is discovering the concept of what abundance is. And I tell you, if you really want to find abundance, the best way to look for abundance is inside. There's 60 trillion cells in our bodies, and every cell of them has a piece of information, and we have somebody on the call right now. Hello to JAGO.
Hello there. Hi, Sidra.
Hello, Mukesh.
Hi. I found that really, really interesting about finding the beauty in everything, and how abundance isn't just money. I found I really had to work on my meaning of abundance, and one film I saw called Collateral Beauty really helped me understand that there's collateral beauty wherever you see anything. Even in the disasters that have happened, there's collateral beauty of people coming together. So that to me is like abundance in a way.
Exactly, and sometimes, and again, Mukesh, continuing with what I was saying to Serena as well, that abundance, the true abundance is really finding the what's the good that has come out of it. What is it that I need to know as a result of this event? So when a great abundance happens, when you're asking quality question and engaging in the limitless characteristic of your mind to bring you infinite possible outcomes of the situation. When you can think of more than one reasons why a certain things can happen, you are on your way to abundance. You know, a lot of people make an event mean only one thing, good or bad, right or wrong, beautiful or ugly. But if you're able to see a midway and say, maybe it happens because of this, maybe it happened because of that, or maybe it means this, that's abundance.
Thank you. That's really helped. That's what's opening my eyes more and more, especially in the night classes. I'm beginning to see more and more in the everyday life as well. So that is kind of opening up my eyes to receiving more.
That's what School Awakening is about. I believe School Awakening is an organization which is dedicated and committed to research into the latest cutting edge tools in the field of mind sciences, healing, Reiki, cognitive behavioral therapy, EFT, NLP, really bring them together and simplify it, relate it, connect it into our day-to-day life, you know, because we hear these big words, big terms in psychology that you have 3 selves, inner self, parent self, adult self, but what does it look like in the real world? It looks like that part of you wants to go to the gym and parts of you sits and vegetate. And it's finding how to communicate with those and bring them into one intention so we can be abundant. So thank you so much for calling, Mukesh.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you at the Abundance Portal.
Definitely.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, how are we feeling today? Today is a very educational session, isn't it?
It is, and it just reminded me of, being a researcher, because you were talking about the number of cells we've got. And, I found that given how life was designed, I wouldn't spend that much time like researching, educating myself. And I find with the School Awakening, we spend a lot more time. And it's really giving us opportunity to understand ourselves that much more.
And because, look, Serena, the whole premises upon which we operate is that we are on a mission to eradicate loneliness. And what you find beneath the loneliness, in ignorance, that is lack of information, that is the root cause of all evil. When you have no information about a situation and you're not open enough to find more information, you'll fill it with judgment, you fill it with fear, you fill it with nerves, and you cap your experience. And that's what we are saying as a researcher. I said this in Conscious Living Space, that's every Monday, that happens between 8 and 9 p.m. And we were discussing this, and we said, the safest term that you can use for yourself, which will keep you safe from religion, from culture, from caste, from gender discrimination, and that word is researcher. Researcher is when you are in the parameters of researcher, you believe nothing. You believe nothing, and you are open to receiving different point of views. That doesn't shake your religious belief, that doesn't shake your community belief. It just allows you to see a different point of view on your own belief system. And so that you can make, the reason why it's important, Serena, is so that you can have a choice when you're responding to something. You have enough information to respond to it. Meaning, if, let's say, for example, if your boss, again, going back to work, if your boss had a massive go at you and you did your best and the project wasn't accepted, so you can, either if you have no information and you have the memories in your belief system that I'm not good enough and my work is not accepted, then you'll take that and you become depressed because your boss rejected the project or criticized your project. But if you sit, you observe, you feel the emotions that has been triggered inside you as a result of what your boss is saying, you go back into the time when the first feeling of disappointment, first feeling of rejection came through, and you dissolve that, and then you look, objectively in your current situation, you might not know that your boss is under pressure as well, and his boss has rejected his proposal as well, and he's coming down and passing on the pain. It's like people delegate work, people delegate stress as well. So they're delegating stress, and once you understand the picture, you won't take it personally. But first you have to release it from your inside in order for you to have a neutral perspective on that situation.
It's very true, because you're just, otherwise all the things we've picked up over time, we're just operating from that programming, and it's really nice. I think as I said before, that even though at times you don't like when it's happening, but the power here is that you're able to do something about it.
Exactly.
And change that situation.
Exactly. And one of the sayings, they say the people in sales or in other areas, they say, oh, I have a 20 years experience in sales, or I have a 20 years experience in this. When I see their timeline, I usually see they have 1 year experience, which they copy pasted for next of the 19 years. And because they think they got it. And that's what I think the drawback of all adults are, because after they've graduated, it's almost like all our search for education. If you even notice these young children, why you're studying? Because I want to go to that university. And why you're studying? Because I want to go to I want to go to this university because I want to go to that company. So the concept of education, I am going to that college because it teaches me to become a better person. I'm going to that company because it teaches me good values to be a good decision maker. So it's almost like we've stopped knowing why we're doing what we're doing.
I say so.
And now things are changing. Jobs are insecure. Relationships are insecure. Things are really, really up in the air, which is why I feel taking education back into your own hands and really learning new concept, new skill, upgrade the way you're operating will really come in handy in new upcoming and changing times, because times are changing. Whether we change with it or not dictates how we are feeling. Life changes. It's up to us if we change with it or not. When we're not changing, we're in pain, we're struggling, we're dragging it. Because flow of life, even in the book we say that growth is inevitable. And every acorn turns, and not every, but every acorn has a potential to turn into a mighty oak tree. Every caterpillar has a possibility of turning into a butterfly. Every rosebud into a rose flower, but they make that journey or not depends on that individual consciousness of that thought form.
It's like having the courage to question it.
Exactly, having the courage to question it and really going inside and seeing what is it that I want to create or I want to respond to this.
I mean, talking further on to Mukesh's comment, even I was loving the night classes or other classes that I followed from, like when we did the portal at home or conscious upgrade, because it's just finally I'm learning, enjoying education, finally, because it's like, I've got an edge and I'm understanding it, and moreover, I'm in control and I'm not suppressing things anymore, because sometimes even many classes you're like, let's just say to teacher we understand so we can go out and play.
Exactly. Now this time we don't leave until we understand, and we say, hello, like, tell me this, why is this and why is that. So we are always questioning. The quality of life is directly reflected upon your quality of your questions you're asking yourself and other people. Most of us are asking the wrong questions. It's about getting your questions in gear. Thank you so much, Serena. Time flies when you're having fun. Our time here is completing. So I look forward to connecting with you next Thursday, same time, same channel, talking about a different concept of how we can move forward into continuing this journey of understanding our body, listening to our body, and not only that, really reprogramming our body. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching this show, engaging in it, interacting with it, because I tell you, we are here for you. We are all about having a real conversation, with real people to create real change. On that note, this is my time to bid you goodbye. Remember to tune in on Tuesday with Salma for abundance and time, Wednesday with Elle for beauty and power, and we have our very own Serena on Thursdays next week. This is Sidra Jafri signing off for now.
Cool Cakes Bakery of Kingsbury and Heston have now opened a new branch in North Harrow. Specialist in egg and eggless cakes, and now no added sugar cakes for birthdays, weddings, anniversaries and all special occasions. Our cakes contain no animal fat. Come and experience our delights at 547 Pinner Road, Harrow, HA26EQ. Call 0208 427 990. That's 0208 427 990. Or log on to coolcakes.co.uk. That's cool with a K to design and order your cakes online. Cool Cakes, the masters of cakes.
Hilarious.
Wonderful.
She's the most beautiful woman in the world.
Chocoholic.
Compassionate.
Always busy.
Fun, such good fun.
Loving.
Beautiful smile.
Funny. Always funny.
Stubborn.
So embarrassing.
A very special person.
Selfless. Strong.
Tired.
Always bloated.
So tired.
Struggled to eat.
She always used to be full up.
She just often said, I don't feel right.
I wish I'd known.
I miss her. She's coming home today.
Ovarian Cancer Action has created the first dedicated scientific research centre in the UK, determined to find a cure.
With your help, all your sisters, daughters, grandmothers, wives and mums can keep on doing what only they do best.
Ovarian cancer, those words still haunt me. So please, help Ovarian Cancer Action continue their life-saving research so that others like me have a fighting chance.
To make a difference to families like these, we need your help now. Whether you want to help us by sharing the symptoms with other women, raising funds for our research and awareness work, or volunteering your time, working together, we can save lives.
Hi, I'm Rani. I will be joining you every Tuesday and Friday at 7 p.m. with a unique talk show where we will be discussing community matters and the matters that matter to you. So don't forget to tune into New Day, New Life at southaltv.com.
Welcome to the School of Awakening. My name is Sidra Jafri and I'm the founder for the school. What would your life look like if you were truly living abundantly? How much would abundance really change your day-to-day life? What if there was a way to attract abundance whilst doing what you love to do? Here at SOA, we are getting ready to answer all these questions and many more at our most exciting abundance portal yet, where we will be live streaming for 2 days online live on the 9th and 10th of September, where you will receive the latest information on consciousness and how to live abundantly whilst releasing all the past trauma around money, scarcity and loss. Remember, great destiny doesn't happen by chance. It happens by making a decision and joining us at the Abundance Portal. So don't delay and book your spot now, as it is on the first come and first served basis. I look forward to connecting with you in an abundant life.
You